Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Wood. Welcome to Mr. Wood's Barbecue. It's 5:30 in the morning. I just took out this 9-pound pork butt. We're gonna smoke it today. So the first thing we wanna do is get it prepped. I took it out of the fridge about an hour before I'm gonna smoke it. We're gonna rub it down with some olive oil, and then we're gonna put this little rub together that I've already assembled, rub it all over, and then we're gonna get the grill ready. Take a look at that fat cap. And then it was about a half a cup of rub total. We're gonna let this sit for about an hour while we get the grill ready. Alright, well here we are with our setup. It's the Brinkmann Smoke and Grill. And at the bottom we have our charcoal pan. So I filled it up about half full, and I put them in kind of a ring to leave the middle open. We're going to try to follow something called the minion method, which is put all the hot coals in the middle and let the fire work its way out to the back. Over here we got our charcoal starter, and I've got, this is just for later, this isn't now. I got about 35 briquettes in here, under half full, maybe about a third full, and we're gonna light it up and see if that's enough to get it to the right temp. We're looking to get about 250 degrees if possible. And we'll let that go for about 20 minutes or so. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes and those look ready to go. We're gonna dump it over. So you can kind of see, this is our 35 charcoal has been reduced a little bit, and they've been in the center. So what we're gonna wanna have to look out for is, because there's no good drain or grate, a lot of the ash is gonna cover the coals and reduce the flame. So we're gonna wanna keep an eye on that to make sure that we're getting good, or that we're not getting too much ash throughout our cook. Okay, that looks good. So we're gonna sit our grill on top and get our water basin ready and let this thing start to get to temp. Here I have a water basin that I've wrapped in aluminum foil. I'm gonna put some hot water in here. And what that water is gonna do is it's gonna help regulate the temperature for us. And it's gonna help promote some indirect cooking. So I've probably put about, I don't know, maybe half a liter of water. We've outfitted our smoker with our new Thermo Pro wireless thermometer. And we're just waiting to see that temperature go up. Our cooker temp is rising fast. It's at 260 right now. So we're gonna pop on the meat and hope that the temperature doesn't go too much more than that. Alright, it's been about an hour. We're gonna open it up and see if it needs any attention and tend to the fire a little bit. Okay. Check on the meat to make sure that it doesn't need any spritzing. So we're getting a nice dark color. Kind of see the meat. And we're just gonna spritz it to keep it moist. It's been a little over 4 hours now. I'm just gonna check on the meat to see how it's looking. Oh yeah. That nice dark bark and the fat's starting to split. I'm gonna spritz it a little bit. Let it continue to cook and just tend to the fire. It's been dying a little bit on me, so I added a couple of coals just to keep it going. But we're sitting at about 240 before I open the lid. All right, so it's been about 6 hours. The meat temp is about 155. We're gonna take this off and we're gonna wrap it. Let's see how it looks. Oh, wow. Look at that. And this is where the temperature probe came out. You can just see it's oozing with juice. Put it on a couple minutes ago after wrapping it. The temperature internal dropped about 10 degrees. It was at 155, now it's at 146. And I just refilled all the coals. So it's gradually making its way back up to temperature. So this was a 20-pound bag of charcoal. We're on the last leg. Like, I'd say we've used maybe, I don't know, 15 to 18 pounds. And I expect that we'll probably go through the rest of it as we finish out this hopefully 10-hour smoke. All right, so it's about 3:45. We've been cooking for about 9 hours for this 9-hour pork butt. Internal temperature is 202. So I think we're ready to take this off and see how it's doing. All right. Hi everyone, it's 5:45 at night right now, so that is about 12 hours from when I began my journey this morning. Just to recap, we had a 9-pound pork butt that we prepped in the morning and probably put on the smoker at about 6:45 a.m. It smoked for about 9 hours. At 3:45 p.m. I took it off, and it's been resting for about 2 hours since. You don't have to let it rest that long, but I was just cleaning up and had other things to do. So we're gonna open this up and see how it looks, and then we'll pull it apart. Now before I took it off, I made sure to probe it a couple times to make sure when you stick it in, you want to have a good consistency, that it just goes in and out very easily. And that's what I was pretty much finding. I took it off at about 202 degrees Fahrenheit, and so we're gonna take a look and see how it looks. Whoa. So that fat cap split right in the middle while it was either cooking or cooling. You can see it has a nice dark crust all the way around. Nice and tender. Very good.